What is PPE? PPE is the acronym for Personal Protective Equipment. Leo and his family are biking. The bike helmets are their PPE. Alice loves climbing with her friends. Her PPE includes a helmet and a safety harness. Manuel and Louis go skiing every weekend. The helmet and the goggles represent their PPE for this activity. Thomas plays catcher in his city baseball team. His PPE includes a helmet, a chest protector, leg guards, and a mitt. Monique works in a medical clinic. While performing procedures, she must wear her lab coat, gloves, and a mask. Damien is an engineer for a mining company. While doing inspections and while he is inside the mine, he must always wear his complete PPE, coveralls, hard hat, and front-facing lamp. Whether at work or during our leisure activities, personal protective equipment is always present in our day-to-day lives. Present in domains such as construction, factories, mines, as well as hospitals and other work environments, it protects individuals. In a work environment, no matter what industry, there will always be risks. We can reduce or minimize them if we know and apply control measures. Human safety is an obligation. Controlling the exposure to risk is the fundamental method of protecting workers. The hierarchy of hazard controls includes elimination, substitution, engineering controls, administrative controls, and finally, PPE. And these are listed in order of importance. PPE, personal protective equipment, represents the last line of defense protecting a worker from a risk. A risk analysis must always be performed to determine the PPE to be used in the environment or for a specific task. Always use task-appropriate PPE to benefit from maximum protection. For example, do not use gardening gloves to perform construction work. Do not use sunglasses instead of a welding mask. Wear regular shoes instead of steel-toe boots, etc. PPE is the general term designating all forms of equipment, clothing, or devices that can be worn or required to be worn and offer the wearer protection against one or several kinds of danger that are harmful to a person's health and safety. Here are some types of personal protective equipment in greater detail. Head protection. According to official statistics, head injuries are some of the most common injuries in the workplace. Paul works in construction. By passing too close to Clarice, who was working on the scaffolding, the hammer fell next to him. Fortunately, he was wearing a protective helmet and nothing serious happened to him. Eye and facial protection. George is building a bunk bed for his children. While sawing the wood, sawdust spreads around his work area. His glasses and mask protect his eyes and face from the particles surrounding him. Respiratory protection. All of a sudden, George starts to choke and cough. It's when he realizes that he forgot to put on his respirator.
Ah, so much better.
Ear protection.
Oh my goodness. It's so loud. I have to get my earplugs. Not quite. I'll go get my ear muffs.
Hand protection. The gloves protect his hands well while handling the cut pieces of wood. Foot protection. His work boots protect him from nails on the ground, and also protect him from objects that could fall on his feet. Fall protection, more than 3 meters. Gabriella is repairing the roof on her house. While she's working, she loses her balance and slips. Because Gabriella is wearing her PPE for falls, she is working safely. Bodily protection. According to official statistics, bodily injuries are also some of the most common injuries in the workplace. Inspection. Before undertaking any work, you should always inspect your PPE and ensure they are in good condition. Maintenance. Refer to manufacturer's recommendations for PPE maintenance. Store them properly so they don't deteriorate. PPE is essential to protect workers' health and safety and must be used as a last line of defense. To reduce risk to an acceptable level, use risk control methods at the source. In conclusion, make sure to always wear appropriate PPE according to the task to be performed. To learn more about this topic, please consult our e-learning platform and catalog as well as our training and professional services in risk management.